Okay guys, just a little nighttime test with my little old Canon T3 Rebel. I'm not sure, I might use this one more during the day, but I want to just give a little low light test and see how it turns out. Still waiting for video card on the little action camera I bought, which may be the main camera I'm using for nighttime. But I was bored, so I figured I'd get out here and see how this thing looks in the dark. It's, you know, unfortunately probably a almost 10-year-old camera, and it's only recorded in 720, and it doesn't have an external mic. But hey, I haven't got 800 bucks right now to go buy a new camera body, so I figured we'd check some different stuff. That's just a little commercial building over my place, and we are going to walk down just to the end of the street where the hospital is, and maybe switch a lens and try that as well. And see what's what. So for those of you wondering that haven't heard, yes, although this isn't what I do as far as my channel, I generally review other people's videos. I am going to be starting doing some of this as well. We'll still be doing the reviewing of other people's videos, but I'm going to be doing some of my own as well from now on. So, not much here. It's not really city center. I know they like to call it that, but we're pretty close. We are just up the road from Surrey Memorial Hospital. And yeah, I don't know about the video, we'll see later, but on my viewfinder, the lighting looks great here next to this building anyway. But I'm sure it's going to be really sucky with this camera in low light conditions. This is the subway. They pissed me off earlier today because I ordered online, and I should have been able to pick up my subway at this store, but they decided to send my store to my order to a store about 10 kilometers away. Wonderful. But paid for it through PayPal. I disputed it, and PayPal sent me back an email within 5 minutes saying I'm getting my money back. I guess it pays to be a regular customer and not dispute things too much. And yeah, the focus isn't too bad on the up close stuff, but it's just a little 18 by 55 millimeter lens I have on here right now, the one that comes with most cameras stock, most Canon cameras, with image stabilization. It's the same lens as you'd get on newer cameras, and I think I keep putting my finger over the mic on this camera, I'm not sure. This is not going to focus well in the dark, but this over here is Surrey Memorial Hospital. That's not too bad. I got the 55 by 250 mil lens in my pocket, and I'm probably going to give that a little try on the way back. You like your quesadillas? Got one of those close to home. There we go. The autofocus on this is, like I said, it's a 10-year-old camera, but give it a second, it seems to do the job. Alright, so video test with the 18 by 55mm lens, 10:30 at night. We will try playing with the zoom a little bit on the 55 to 250mm lens on the way back and see how it goes. See you then. Alright, and we are back with the big zoom lens on. Checking out the same little area, Surrey Memorial Hospital here. Goes down into it's the main entrance, parkade's down over here. They will charge you, I don't know what it is these days. It used to be around $10 an hour to park in here, which is why everybody just likes to park on the street or up in front of my house. And we have somebody blocking our driveway usually, at least once every month or two. And I have to get them towed because it really annoys the hell out of me. I mean, how can you not see a driveway when you're parking right in front of it? So we got a little hospital sign down there. Let's try the zoom. Zoomed in on that. Well, that's full zoom with the 250mm lens. Come back in. Give you an idea how far that is. That's with 55mm of zoom. I think beyond the not being great in low light, the main problem with this camera is going to be the sound, because I do not have an external mic. It's just the one that's built into the camera, and I don't know how good it's going to be. In particular, in the wind, it's really going to suck, I am sure. And yeah, because I knew I was just doing a little test here. I'm actually holding my camera up as I'm carrying it, and it makes for some sore arms. The little GoPros, little action cameras, your phone, not so bad, but you take a DSLR and throw a 55 by 250mm lens on it, got a little bit of weight to it. So yeah, once again, I'm still going to be doing my normal thing on this channel. Still going to be reviewing other people's videos, but I'm going to be doing some of my own. Like I said, I wanted to do a little video test with this camera. I'm still waiting on a memory card for the other little action camera I bought, and I've already got my first audit location picked out. It's another guy that's local to me named BC Paul News. You can find his channel on YouTube as well, all one word, I believe. About a week and a half ago, he was shooting a new police station about a 15-minute walk from me here. Wasn't planned, he just kind of saw the building and decided to check it out. And he was there for 9 minutes on the sidewalk the entire time. And again, being new to this and just being off the on the spur of the moment type thing. He probably didn't park far away, so he was being watched while he was filming, and he followed him. About 5 minutes down the road, he was pulled over with what I call a tactical police stop. With, he said, 5 to 7 police cars boxed him in on the road so he couldn't move, etc., etc. And again, being new, he wasn't all that sure of what they were allowed to do and what he was allowed to do. And from the looks of the very short video he posted on it, looks like his vehicle was searched, his belongings were searched. He was forced to take off his face mask and be photographed, and to ID, and etc. So my plan is to go back to the same place, to the same sidewalk, and spend about 10 minutes there filming, and see what they do. I won't be getting pulled over because I'm going to be walking there. I said it's about 15 minutes walk from my house. But we're going to see what they do. Even though I could push the limits and potentially go on the property and stuff like that, that is not my intent at this time. My intent is simply to do the same thing he did and see what they do, because they violated his rights and they need to learn. So we'll see what they do. If they leave me alone, great, and maybe we'll do a revisit in the future and turn it up a notch. But if not, well, we'll see. You know, we all know how the police can be. They may decide they want to screw with you for no particular reason, even if what you're doing is perfectly legal. And if that's what they decide to do, nothing I say or do is going to make much of a difference, because the camera's already in my hand. I'll already be there, I'll already be filming. But I have no problems talking to them and saying, look, I'm not going to do one of those silent audits. I'm going to tell them exactly what I'm going to say. Somebody was here a week and a half ago. You violated his rights. I want to see you violate my rights. I'm not doing anything illegal, but if that's what you choose to do, we're going to expose it. We're going to get it online. Anyway, it's my little test for the night, guys. So I just wanted to test this thing out. And I keep putting my finger over that mic button. It's a good thing I've got a tripod when I do want to really use this, but I just mainly wanted to check out the how well this camera did in the low light conditions. Test out the sound a little bit, check out a couple lenses, because this is the first time I've pulled this camera off the shelf in literally 5 or 6 years. But we'll take a look inside. If it's any good, we'll probably post it up as a camera test on my channel, and we'll see you there. Okay, so after looking at the video, yeah, I'm not sure what to think. The video's a little better than I thought it would be for nighttime for a 10-year-old DSLR. Sound was a little better than I thought as well. I definitely have to get better with that focus while moving around. However, like I said, at nighttime at the very least, I don't expect this to be my main camera. And in the daytime, it's probably mostly going to be pretty stationary on a fixed tripod while I am using it. I guess the next test, once I get the memory card, is the action camera I have bought. And then I'm not even sure if that's going to get posted. I might just be going straight to my first audit. I will include links in the description below to the gear and to BC Paul News, who I mentioned in the video, and his audits that his audit that I plan to recreate and see how it goes. And we will see you guys down the line. Thanks.